This story out of North Carolina is heartbreaking. This is Gary Razor, an 83-year-old Army veteran and grandfather. He worked at a Home Depot just outside of Raleigh. In October, tragedy struck. According to police, this guy was trying to steal a shopping cart filled with pressure washers from the store. As he's walking away, Gary steps in and talks to him, and the guy shoves him to the ground. The guy continues to walk off with the stolen merch, but Gary remains injured on the concrete floor. That push landed him in the hospital, where he was treated for multiple fractures and was told he would never walk again. This all went down back in October, and for weeks he remained in and out of the hospital, but just before Thanksgiving, he was rushed to the ICU, and last Thursday, Gary passed away. Police are now investigating the shoplifting incident as a homicide and have called the suspect a menace to society.
So you mean to tell me, Mr. Dog Napper, 21 years for Lady Gaga dog napper situation, and then you shot her fucking dog walker, bro? Like, what type of shit is that? You motherfucking kidnap a dog, fucking goddamn shoot the dog walker, and then your stupid ass get caught for stealing a dog. Now you getting 21 years of your life taken for being a dumbass. Then you gotta ask yourself, was it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be an old motherfucker when you get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point of y'all doing this stupid ass shit? Y'all think y'all can get away? Y'all Superman ain't gonna get caught?
Check this out. I just came from McDonald's, right? So I'm on my porch eating my little food, right?
Man, I remember this from the news from while ago. And they say this dude was on crack or something. But guess what? He helped a lady that needed help. You know what I'm saying? He peeped what was going on while he was just trying to make and eat his goddamn McDonald's. He seen this little white lady or girl or whatever the fuck who was in distress and needed help. So we gonna listen to what he said to the 911 people and figure out how all this shit went.
Right? This broad is trying to break out the house next door to me. So there's a bunch of people on the street right now. So we like, well, what's wrong with you? What's the problem? She like, this she said her name is Linda Berry. I don't know who the that is. I just moved over here, bro.
It was just before 6 in the evening on May 6th, 2013, when Charles Ramsey heard a woman's screams for help. He heeded the call, helping Amanda Berry, who had been missing for over 10 years, escape her captor's lair.
Cleveland 911 police, ambulance or fire.
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm at 2207 Seymour, West 25th. Hey, check this out. I just came from McDonald's, right? So I'm on my porch eating my little food, right? This broad is trying to break out the house next door to me. So there's a bunch of people on the street right now. So we like, well, what's wrong with you? What's the problem? She like, this been kidnapped me and my daughter, and we've been in this bitch. She said her name is Linda Berry. I don't know who the that is. I just moved over here, bro.
Sir, you know what I mean? Sir, you have to calm down and slow down. Is she still in the street?
Seymour Avenue.
Is she still in the street, or where did she go?
Yeah, I'm looking at her. She right now. She calling y'all. She on another phone.
Is she black, white, or Hispanic?
She white, but the baby look Hispanic.
Now, the 911 operator know damn well. He said, she right here. She trying to call y'all. She on another phone. Why didn't you say, let me get the phone so I can talk to this lady that's in distress? Or, you know what I'm saying? You up here. I don't know. Some people be acting like how we talk sometimes or how we do things be foreign. When, goddamn it, everybody, every city got their own lingo, slango, how they do things, though. And you just have to slow your mind down and try to come to what motherfuckers is saying.
Okay, what is she wearing?
white tank top, light blue sweatpants. Like a wife beater.
Do you know the address next door that she said she was in?
Yeah, 2207. I'm looking at it.
Okay, I thought that was your address. So that house.
No, I'm smarter than that, bro. I'm telling you where the crime was.
Okay, look, sir, we can't talk at the same time. Do you want to leave your name and number?
Well, Mr. 911 operator, we know y'all can't talk at the same time. And when Mr. Charles Ramsey started talking, you should have just stopped and listened. And then tell him, well, hold on, let me ask you something. You know what I'm saying? Instead of back and forth battling words over each other, not really getting the whole, you know what I'm saying? So they shouldn't even be the 911 operator. I think they need a little bit better trainer, or at least this guy. He should have slowed down. Listen. Say words, listen. Okay, what do I? Blah, blah, blah. And me, I worked in customer service for over 15 years, so I know exactly how this shit's supposed to go.
Charles Ramsey, R-A-M-S-E-Y.
What's the phone number?
Bro, I just said I came from McDonald's.
Can you ask her if she needs an ambulance?
She need an ambulance? Or what? She needs everything. She's in a panic, bro. I guess she's been kidnapped, so, put yourself in her shoes.
We'll send the police out. Thank you.
There you go.
Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, Michelle Knight had all been kidnapped as young girls and held captive. According to police reports, the three girls had all been tied up, and Berry had managed to escape, finding her way to the front door and screaming for help. That was when Ramsey heard her screams and managed to help her to escape. When police arrived at Ramsey's house, Berry told them about the other two girls, and detectives were quick to break into the home and rescue them, rushing all three to the hospital for their medical needs to be evaluated. Neighbors cheered and celebrated the return of the three women who disappeared as girls. There was sadly one person missing from the celebrations, Berry's mother, who, many believe, died of a broken heart after her daughter had disappeared. 52-year-old Ariel Castro, along with his 50-year-old and 54-year-old brothers, were arrested in connection with the kidnappings after Amanda Berry had identified them as her kidnapper. It was confirmed that he did indeed live in the home. Amanda, who had been kidnapped at the age of 16 in 2003 on her way home from working at Burger King, kept a journal of her horrific decade in hell. In it, she accounts how all three girls had been victims of rape, sometimes up to 5 times a day. They also often suffered from starvation and were deprived of fresh air and sunshine for over a decade. The girls were kept in chains all day.
Damn, they've been locked up, raped, all that shit for over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Mentally, they're not all the way there. I'm sorry. Anybody that's been raped isn't going to always be there. But just to be locked in some shit like that for as long as they have, they need all the help they can get mentally, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're never going to have a normal life. And I feel bad for the girls and the guys that go through shit like this, because guys can go through it too. Don't think, guys just be kidnapping women. No, there be women kidnapping boys and guys and all that shit too, and drugging them and doing all this other shit. So don't think just because you a guy this shit cannot happen.
The girls were kept in chains all the time, and Castro cruelly told the girls about their families looking for them in the outside world, a world they were kept from. Castro, who had been held on a $2 million bond, pled guilty to over 900 counts of rape, kidnapping, and aggravated murder as part of the plea bargain. He was sentenced to life plus 1,000 years without the possibility of parole.
You mean to tell me these brothers was on that sick ass shit? For the simple fact, I feel bad for the one girl whose mom passed away, and these sick bastards telling them everything that their family doing and going through looking for them. These sick bastards got not enough of what they deserve, but the justice system treated them well. But at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, man, what type of sick motherfucker are you to live a normal life raping these innocent girls? And they were girls when you kidnapped them. And you kept the shit up for so long that you just know mentally they're not gonna always be there. So, I hate to hear and see people go through this, and this is like real life shit, and y'all need to be careful out there and watch your back when you're leaving your house until you goddamn get inside that motherfucker. And even if you're inside the house, you gotta be careful, because if you ain't got no burglary system, they can get through still. And that's the last motherfucking thing you want, is somebody breaking in your house Because motherfuckers are known to break in people's house, kidnap them, rape them, all that shit. So y'all got to be careful and get them goddamn burglar systems. So, you know, if something tragic was to happen, you can have more than just someone seeing, or you can have more than just, you know, someone calling 911. The motherfuckers already be alerted when something don't seem right from the beginning.
Now, not to toot our own horn, but looks like we've got some good news for drivers. Right now, the national average gas price is about $3.40 a gallon.
The national average could fall under $3 a gallon by Christmas.
And if you need a reminder of how bad it was, the national average was over $5 back in June. Now, this drop is caused by a few things. The recession in Europe, rising U.S. interest rates, and COVID surging in China. But we're watching all of this very closely because yesterday the European Union told Russia, we aren't going to buy your oil if it costs more than $60 a barrel. Now, it's not clear how Russia will respond and if or when we'll feel the ripple effect. But for now, enjoy the savings.